welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Yani and I'm so excited that you're here. Welcome to today's video. Today's a really chill video. I'm literally sitting on my living room floor, like in front of the couch. I don't know, sometimes, do you not do that sometimes? Or you just like sit in front of your couch? No? Anyways, I do that and I'm doing that right now and I'm just chilling out, and I was like, I need to talk to you guys. I want to do a vlog, but I also want to like sit down and chat with you guys because I haven't done that in a while. But then I was like, I wanted to talk about something intentional. You read the title. This is 5 things that I've learned while living in a big city. I could have come up with more, but I didn't want to bore you guys too much. If you like this, let me know and maybe I can do another video like this. But honestly, just wanted to speak about my perspective and my point of view and kind of help somebody out there. You know, maybe you're thinking about moving to a bigger city than you're used to, or a big city in general, and you're like, I'm excited, but I also like don't know what to expect. And so hopefully this video can kind of help you with that, or maybe you're just interested in what I think. I'm sitting on my floor and I'm just sipping my sweet tea, cuddling with my boba. So if you are interested in that, then just keep on watching. So good. Sweet tea. So good. Okay, so the first thing that I have learned, and I have my little list here because I knew I would get sidetracked if I didn't like write it down. My Pinterest apartment will not exist at first. I had high expectations of what my life would be like and how it would come together when I moved here. I was like, oh yeah, I don't need any furniture. Like, I don't want any of my bedroom furniture. Like, I'm gonna start all fresh, I'm gonna start new. I wasn't gonna bring anything. It's fine if I'll sleep on an air mattress or whatever for like a month or so, or 2 months. All my family, they were like, yeah girl, you should probably take your furniture. And I was like,
I don't want to take my furniture. I want to start fresh.
And you're like, we know, but you just don't really know like, what your situation is gonna be like, you know? I'm glad that I listened to them, because honestly, if I hadn't have listened to them and I came, because I was not planning on taking my bed, my dresser, nothing but my clothes and like essentials. When I say I was like, I'm gonna make this Pinterest board my life. I'm gonna make like this is already, I already have it planned out. I already like have an Amazon cart, like I got it. So I'm so glad that I did not listen to myself and I listened to them, because here we are a year and 3 months later at the time of this recording, and I still have my bed. I have like just certain things that like if I had listened to myself and not brought them, I would probably still be sleeping on the floor right now. I learned very quickly that my Pinterest board is good to have, but it's not really good to put your all in and like expect that it's going to happen right off the bat, unless you got it like that. I didn't, so yeah. If you have it like that, you have it like that, and I did not have it like that, so my Pinterest board personally was not going to be fulfilled. All right, okay, that was very humbling for me. It's not the best time, but I say not yet, because I will one day eventually have my Pinterest board, room, home, everything. So yeah. The second thing that I feel like I have learned is that loneliness is louder than noise sometimes. I don't mean that to say like I feel like more lonely in crowds. Like, I don't mean it like that. I mean like being surrounded by people. You maybe go to these things that maybe you found something to go to, event to go to, you meet all these people, maybe get connections, maybe get numbers and all this kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, like no one ever actually like reaches out to do anything, actually follows through with their plans. Like, it could be a one-off. Like, it could just be a stranger that you meet. It's a nice interaction. You're like, oh my gosh, let's get each other's numbers, we're gonna hang out, and nothing ever comes of it. And I know that it's two-sided. Like, obviously one person has to do the other, unless it's a situation where like, yeah, I gave them my number and so they have to text me because I don't have their number, you know, something like that. If it's not that kind of situation, I just feel like nobody ever really follows through plans when you meet someone new. I don't know if it's a big city thing, but that's definitely something I've been learning here. Like, that you got to really be intentional about making plans. It just makes you realize that you have to be really intentional about finding community. Yeah, just being intentional about that, I feel like has helped me a lot. So I do have my friends, I do have my, you know, people, but it wasn't always that way. So that's all that's what I learned. That's what I learned. Okay, sippy time break. If you have watched any amount of videos in the past, I don't know, since I came back to YouTube, I've been complaining about being an adult. To go along with that, I put that adulting is relentless. Obviously, everybody knows that. And we were actually sitting here having a conversation. If I said that, you'd be like, yeah, duh. But like, it really is. And it's not that like I thought that you can turn it off. It's not that I thought that it's easy one day. It's just like one thing after another. Like, there's always bills or insurance, groceries, or rent or your pet or, you know, air. Like, I'm basically paying for air at this point, and I just, so yeah, like they tell you about adulting things like insurance and like taxes, but like nobody ever talked about personal POVs. Like, I went through this, and it's only, I feel like people only ever say that like, oh, I went through this, when you're saying like, yeah, I'm going through this right now. But it's like, why couldn't you tell me that like 10 years ago? I don't know. Yeah, adulting is just like really relentless, and it's really kicking my booty. But I'm learning to like and love the adult that I'm becoming, even though I'm not the adult that I feel like I should be or want to be right now, if that makes sense. So I'm looking at it through that lens now, and it's better. Okay, and number 4, I wrote down, my timeline won't look like theirs. Based on like people, I feel like on YouTube and stuff, that are like, oh yeah, like I'm moving to a big city. You see them like move into this like big luxurious like place with like floor to ceiling windows. They're just like thriving and living their best life, and it's cool, but it's like, that's also not realistic, and like that's not the content that I want to put out. I got a comment the other day, and she was telling me how I'm posting like real life, like authentic things. I've always wanted that to be my channel, and I've always said that that's like the vision of this channel, but like the fact that someone else on the outside saw that and kind of validated that in a way, it was nice. And so my life is my life, and my story is my story, and would it be nice to leave Alabama, move to Austin, and have like this big luxurious apartment where like, you know, I'm on the 50th floor or whatever? Like, yeah, of course, but like that's not realistic, and not everybody has it like that. That's like grandpa money. Like, no, like I don't have that. Your journey might look different. Like you moved to a bigger city and you have financial troubles or whatever, and you could say like, oh well, this person is even younger than me and they moved to a big city and they didn't have any financial troubles. But it's like, we are both 2 different people. I had to get out of that comparison trap. So yeah, I had to learn that the hard way. I feel like, honestly, I felt like I wasn't comparing myself, but I don't think I realized that I was, because it was stealing my joy, because comparison is the thief of joy. Say it louder for the people in the back. Comparison is the thief of joy. So yeah, I'm better now, but hopefully that helps you. Please know that your story is your story, your plan is your plan, your timeline is your timeline, and things will happen the way that they are supposed to happen, and it's okay if it looks different than someone else's. Okay, and last but not least, this is a quick video today, so last but not least, I will change without realizing. I have changed without realizing it. It's like one day you wake up and you don't have the same friendships that you once had, and one day you're not as close with someone that you were close with before you moved here, or maybe a friend you made when you moved. This is me talking from my whatever. Maybe a friend you made when you moved here. You were so close when you moved here, but now you're not that close anymore due to whatever circumstance or whatever situation. I was mourning the life that I had, the life that I had only known, because I grew up in Alabama. Like, that is my whole life. I was mourning that, on top of coming here, getting settled into my routine, and then some people that I met or whatever, now like things are changing, things are shifting. It's because we were supposed to be in each other's lives, even if it was for a small second, but now maybe we're not supposed to. Maybe our seasons of being each other's lives has served its purpose, because we are both changing. Maybe you were into things that I'm not into anymore, or vice versa. You are wanting to do something else with your free time, and maybe I want to do something else with my free time, whatever the case is. And I'm realizing that things can shift and change even in a short period of time. I can't compare it to obviously living somewhere for my entire life, because this is such a short time compared to that. But yeah, like I feel like I have changed a lot. My mindset has changed a lot. My view on a lot of things, like some things are obviously deep rooted in core or whatever, but I think just being able to experience new people, changes, environments. This city is so like just full of things to do, and you know, you're always meeting new people and having conversations and meeting people at events or whatever. And so like, I don't know, it's just been good to get out of what I've always known, and I feel like that has shifted the way that I view people in the world now, and I think I view it a lot different than I did before I moved here, if that makes sense. Some good, some bad, but just like, you know, like things are just like shifting and changing, and I love it. I love being able to like be open to new things and experiences. Yeah, it's been very fun. That's my big number 5. That's basically this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like these kind of quick little sit down chit chatty videos with me. Wanted it to be like me and you were just sitting on the floor, you know, chatting in my living room. Hope you got that vibe from today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you want. No pressure. Honestly, lead with your heart. You do what you want to do. Also leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you have moved to a big city. What have you learned? Questions, comments, concerns? Let me know. That's gonna be it for me today, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night, evening, flight. Maybe you're on a flight watching. You're not on a flight watching this. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Okay, love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye.